languages, and this is where we talk about languages and language learning and all sorts of other stuff, and we play games.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time, and we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
還元一級の先というのは、本当に誰も知らない字ばっかりでしょうね。私は
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Morfar än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula gideyim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squab, and that also means elephant. Okay.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time, and we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Ça, ça, c'est ça, ça, que c'est ça, non ça, c'est ça, sol chi sa che nulla sa, ne sa più di chi ne sa. Ecco.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Hyper Polyglotting avec Élise. Moi c'est Élise, traductrice, éditrice et écrivain avec 20 ans de travail. Et ça c'est la transmission en direct ou en jeu des jeux, surtout Geoguessr en dernier temps. Et parle des langues, de la linguistique, de l'acquisition des langues.
10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Night. Night. Come on. Yeah. Yo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bakbaz. Bakbaz? Okay, Bakbaz is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon.
Sotto le frasche del capanno 4 gatti grossi stanno. Sotto 4 grossi sassi, 4 grossi e grassi gatti. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Facile.
Sì, ecco, la gente, è la cosa che mi dice la gente, sempre che scoprisce che quante lingue parlo, io sempre avevo l'impressione, diciamo, di che non era così, non era tan così, ma poi, dopo di aver visto qualche poliglota in YouTube, una delle cose che avevo scoperte era giustamente che la metodologia usata da quella gente poliglota che non avevo mai conosciuta prima, era più o meno la stessa metodologia che usavo io.
I buy a computer or what? Here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, but sounds vaguely like Hogun and the hok in Hogun in Korean or Waku in Japanese, and that because it is the exact same kind of character.
Okay, let me see.
Un chasseur, sa chien chassé, ses chassés sont son chien de chasse.
Der dicke Dach.
Okay, der dicke Dachdecker deckt dir dein Dach, drum dank dem dicken Dachdecker, dass der dicke Dachdecker dir dein Dach deckt.
Hola y bienvenidos al directo de Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. Yo soy Elisa, traductora, escritora, editora y comunicadora social con más de 20 idiomas de trabajo. Y aquí vamos a estar jugando videojuegos, sobre todo Geoguessr, y hablando de idiomas, la mejor forma de aprenderlo y caleta más.
Zwei Zwetschgenzweigen zwitscherten zwei tschechische Schwalben. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal en tres tristes trastos.
Oh, I see. This is Dikhe Ishai Pui, which means do you want food? But yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Cocine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. When is it? Proteine. Totolo. In the designated chicken eating area, obviously.
Okay, still 3 times I have to defeat him. And I don't have a whole lot of health left.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time. And we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Monsieur. Livre. Liwe, livre.
Box
Mustan kissan paksut posket.
Matjeje.
Yeah.
Ja. Si. Vysoký. Matjeje. Proč? Víte. Kočky. A. Si.
Traxex.
Aspri petraxes aspri apton ilioxexas proteri. Aspri petraxes aspri apton ilioxexas proteri.
En coginio panas.
Oh boy.
La ferad verda ferda vetri.
Jacob.
Hefed.
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 Hefed. Hefed. Hek. Hek. Hek.
Саша по шоссе.
А Саша по шоссе несла сушку на счастье и сосала сушку. А Саша по шоссе несла сушку на счастье и сосала сушку.
Mwalimu.
Ah, this is Arabic. And it's from Mu'allim.
Juma ni mwalimu mke.
Ирак чима в чипах чемп чавю ченчи чини. Чирак чима в чипа да, чирак чима в чипцах чемп чавю ченчи чини. Бакакит алшит. Хикрин. Бакакит алши хикрин.
Oh, thanks to cat signs. Meow and the pictures of the fish. That's they were proud.
Sööpä. Kupu. Yrittävä. Uraista. Omena.
Are in the city center. And it's got some interesting aspects to it.
여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까? 여자는 어느 나라에 있습니까?
Countries or living things.
兄の名前は
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time. And we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So, anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Lo que pasa es que bueno, la manera, y esto se ve en tantos lugares, no es cuestión regional, sino más bien de un problema fundamental de la pedagogía oficial de los idiomas extranjeros, y que la manera en que se enseñan en tantos lugares, en las clases, en el colegio, no tiene nada que ver con el estado actual de la investigación sobre lo que se llama adquisición de idioma.
Doesn't, you can try something else.
In fact, I would say often you really know you're getting it with languages if you can't really explain why something's right, but you just bloody well know it's right.
Hi, and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I am Elise, translator, editor, and writer with 20 working languages And this is where we talk about languages and language learning and all sorts of other stuff. And we play games.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time. And we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description.
Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I'm Elise, translator, writer, and editor with 20 working languages, and this is the stream where we're going to play some Geoguessr and look at some of the best and worst of language learning YouTube. Hallo Johann, geht's hier also das Lied mit dem Klavier? Also ich hab mich da mal reingehört, um zu sehen, was überhaupt... Ach so. Ah ja, das ist Tanzume. Ja. Which literally translates as like in one go. And I thought it was good like speed run music for the because for a while I was doing a Duolingo speed run until I got utterly bored with it. And yeah, so that is a song called Tanzume. Und das mit dem Klavier ist Krasnaya Znamya. Also die rote Fahne. Also das ist ein Lied der Pariser Kommune, die dann eben in verschiedene Sprachen übersetzt wurde. Also unter anderem auch ins Russische. So um 1897. Moment, ich schmeiß mal die Links rein. Wo ist russische Tastatureinstellung? Ich habe so viele Tastatureinstellungen, dass ich... Ja, ich habe gedacht, das Lied passt ja irgendwie, denn ich übersetze gerade die Werke der Inessa Armand, die erste Leiterin der Frauensektion der Bolschewiken. Und das ist ja auch ein Lied, das schon vor der russischen Revolution kursierte, auch in Russland. Und irgendwie passt das ja schon. Moment. Krasnaya Znamya Песня. Слезами залит мир безбрежный. Вся наша жизнь тяжелый труд. Oh, hello, River Rune. Ah, yes. Squirrels are lovely to watch. I like squirrels. We get a lot of them around here. And the other one, Tanzume. Tanzume. Chosunmai. Tanzume. Sonna. Good. There we go. Those are the two songs. The links to them. Okay, now I have to fix my keyboard layout again. And okay, let's do some geoguessering. Let's geoguessify some stuff. Where the hell is my Geoguessr window now?
Well, okay, let's get started with the daily challenge. Been doing that lately, and I have to keep reminding myself that it's timed. Because I normally do not play with a time limit. Okay, what have we got? Okay, this feels North American. This feels like it is probably someplace in the US or Canada. Stop sign says stop. The street signs also feel very US or Canada. Okay. Ja. Im Fernsehen bringen die das Lied ziemlich oft. Kommst du eigentlich her, Johann? Okay, we are in Canada. You can always tell because Canadian speed limit signs, nobody else does them like it. They say maximum because it works in both languages, in both French and English. I learned today that there is a way to get access to the active, like, wait. There was a way. Apparently, when you're streaming, it won't let you just drop the invite link. That's annoying. I'm literally the one doing the stream. Riveroon, you've got an invite link someplace. Would you mind terribly? Oh, okay. I mean, I was right that it was in sort of remote Canada, but I was in the wrong part of remote Canada. It's Northern Ontario. Been through there on the train. Ok. Somos fabricanti. Trate, cloro. Bueno. Estamos en un país de habla hispana. Mejoremos centro. Humberto de los Santos. Verde. Ah, bueno. A ver. Terreno en venta. Ah, MX. Estamos en México. We are in Mexico. Yes. Very not Brazil. Yeah, we are definitely, all the links on these signs say .mx, so we know we're in Mexico. Trouble is, there's a lot of Mexico. But hey, there is a Brazilian restaurant with coração misspelt. It doesn't have the cedilla. Okay, so that looks like probably central Mexico someplace. Ah, cheers. Thank you, Riveroon. Since I think it's your first time here, I just wanted to drop you the Discord link, Johan. There you have it. Okay, 3038, not terrible. Okay, we were in Tabasco. Okay, let's look at this car. Can we see into the car? because this feels vaguely Japanese. No, it's Taiwan. We're in Taiwan. I want to see into the cars because you can see where the steering column is. Oh, wait. No. We're in Taiwushan? Yay, welcome! This is like the first time that there has been a Chinese speaking place that I've found that I've been in on Geoguessr that is not Taiwan. Okay, irgendwie wirkt das jetzt. Das wirkt ja irgendwie deutsch. Ich weiß, also die Architektur oder südeuropäisch vielleicht. Aber diese Dachkonfiguration. Nee, ja, Italien. Wir sind in Italien. Benone, ma dove? Via Sant'Anna, via Barcon, comune di Due Ville. Mai sentito nominare, cazzo. Due Ville. Non lo sacce. I can read Chinese pretty well. Speaking, I have trouble with. I don't get a lot of opportunity to do it. I can understand, I can generally, at the very least, get the gist of what I read. Deutsch gehört zu meinen Muttersprachen. Ich bin dreisprachig aufgewachsen, also mit Deutsch, Spanisch und Englisch. Also, dove cazzo si trova questa? Beni arredamenti, non mi dice nulla. Santa Fosca, vediamo, Valdastico, Milano, Venezia. Ci troviamo nel nord. All'ovest di Milano e Venezia, cioè vicino a Torino, credo. 4155. Not bad. Not bad for a time control. If I'm doing this without a time control, I can get it much more precise. Okay, this feels vaguely like Botswana, but it could be a lot of places. I'm just going based on the road and the dry. Moreneng Convenience. Okay, this could be South Africa, actually. This could be Gauteng. Those sound like Sotho names. The eng on the end of it sounds Sotho. Ons is miskien in Gauteng, maar Mputi Bricks and Sand. Ja. Ja, ik denk eindelijk het is Zuid-Afrika. Dalk Gauteng, dalk Noordwest. Mixed. I think he has some very good content. There's some, and I think he has some sound ideas in there. I'm kind of not sure about the whole investigating thing. It's like, it's one thing when you have like people who are just total grifters. But there is, and I think exposing them is important, but I feel like that it can get, that can spill over into potentially like toxic places if you're not extremely careful. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he's doing that. Welcome to Mafeteng. Okay. Ja, ons is in Zuid-Afrika. Maar ik weet niet waar niet. Mafeteng. Ah, Mafeteng, that's Lesotho. Okay, I got the language right. Okay, I got the language right, but I got the country wrong, because Lesotho is spoken in Lesotho, where it's the like official language, and all over Gauteng, which Lesotho is surrounded by. I think that's only the second time I've ever been in Lesotho, and usually, I mean, most of Lesotho is very hilly. I didn't realize there was like flat Lesotho. Okay, kom ons gaan. Okay, we're gonna do some world. Und du, Johann, wo kommst du eigentlich her? So aus dem deutschen Sprachraum. Vermute ich jetzt natürlich, aber... Matera la terza. Mi sembra proprio che ci troviamo ancora in Italia, ma non si può essere né sicuri. Matera, la terza. Ah, Flensburg. Ah. War noch nie da, aber das Bier habe ich schon mal getrunken. Ok. Matera e la... Taranto? Ah sì. Sì, ci troviamo infatti in Italia, Taranto, Matera e la terza. Ah ja. Der das Land Schleswig-Holstein die zweite Amtssprache zu verdanken hat. Okay, this feels definitely like Latin America. This sort of construction you see all over the place. These bits sticking out of the roofs. You see this in Chile, but you see it in other places too. Let's see if we can get some greater specification here. Avarroti. Okay, that's... we are definitely in a Spanish-speaking place. La Providencia. A ver. Rebanado. Ok, no estamos en Chile. Con estos precios, no podemos estar en Chile. This is not my immediate thought, because I've seen buildings like that in Chile a lot. But you do not see two double-digit prices on things in Chile. Like, the smallest, you'll see like triple digits, and that's for really the cheapest things. Anything like this, it would be like 1,000 something. Tecate, though, that's Mexican. Okay, so we are in Mexico, almost certainly. Comisaría Ejidal Toluca de Guadalupe. Toluca de Guadalupe. Ah, Toluca. Toluca está como cerca de la frontera, ¿no? Toluca de Guadalupe. Danish is one I can read Danish, but I cannot quite get used to the way it's pronounced. Precaución. Everything is tecate around here, it looks like. In Chile, everything is cristal. And the result of that is that there is a certain greenness to to a lot of cityscapes, because the cristal emblem is this like sort of pea green color. Gisela López Carmona, Partido de los Trabajadores Municipal de Tirrenate, para un proyecto de igualdad en Tirrenate. Tirrenate. Ni idea. Donde existe unidad, where there is unity, there is always victory. Don't know about that. Doesn't hurt. Banda Guerrero. 100% rocker. Para el Vitamina. Okay. Rather than moving in the direction of more signposting, we seem to have ended up in a less signposted place. Ernesto. Like, it would be good to know. Ah, sí, Presidente Municipal de Terrenate del PS. I'm not sure where Terrenate is, so it'd be nice if there was like a statewide office being, hey, Hogsnout, yes, very optimistic graffiti. Pollos a la leña. Roast chicken. Wood-fired. Okay, it looks like it becomes more populous in this direction. Comics. Yeah, okay. Further confirmation that we are in fact in Mexico. I mean, one thing that is very Mexican, as far as I can tell, it's the only place where the mayors are called Presidente Municipal. Instead of Alcalde. Lots of chicken places. Farmacia del centro. Come on, give me a stay. Terrenate. I have no idea what terrenate is. And Mexico, despite what the Mercator projection would have you believe, is huge. Wait, we already went this way, didn't we? We were just here. Okay, screw it. Maybe this is the way to go. Maybe this is how we're going to find out where we actually are. Tolteca. Santo Jubileo. Mexicano. Cadete. Okay, we've got road work apparently. Tlaxcala. So don't really know the Mexican states off by heart, which is complicating things. Like Oaxaca, Veracruz. English is a weird language. The word graft can mean both to work hard and the act of paying somebody off so that you don't have to. Oh wait, there was something written on that van. Colectivo. ¿De dónde? Mut. No, sagt mir jetzt mal nichts. Shirane. Okay. Oh, hang on. We've got some not particularly useful place names. Cleave? Oh, yeah, because you can cleave to something, or you can cleave something. Yeah, true. Tepeyahualco. Okay, these are place names that do not help me. I was hoping it would be a major city. Terrenate Tlaxcala. Oh wait, is there in fact a state called Tlaxcala? I didn't see it on Nayarit, Zacatecas, Durango, Sinaloa, Chihuahua, Sonora. Ay. Guerrero, Puebla, Chiapas, Yucatán, Quintana Roo, pero Tlaxcala. No veo acá ningún estado que se llame así. And yet it sounds familiar. Hidalgo, Puebla. Chetumal. It sounds so much like the Chilean way of saying fuck you. It sounds like somebody mumbling Chetumare. Barbacoa, carnitas, tacos, torta. Ah, that sounds good. Everything is just terrenate, damn it. It would just be very useful if they would mention, like, a big city, something that you don't have to zoom in too far for. We're clearly in fairly rural Mexico here. La Noria, Tlaxcala, Pemex. Okay, yes, no fly tipping. Actually, one time, I think we were in Mexico that time as well. There was a sign, a really big sign saying no fly tipping, and somebody had fly tipped under it. El Querreque, taco y hamburguesa. God, give me the state name, please. Because it isn't Tlaxcala, because there does not appear to be a Tlaxcala in Mexico. I mean, not a state of Tlaxcala. Tamaulipas, Yucatán, Quintana Roo, Tabasco, Veracruz, Chiapas, Oaxaca, Puebla. Tlaxcala existe. It's, oh, I see, it's just so bloody small that... Okay, there we go. You have to, it is, like, the smallest of the states, apparently. Soltepe, Unión, Ejidal, Tierra y Libertad. Sanctorum. Tetla, Huamantla. Okay. This simplifies things a little bit. Panotla, Tlaxcala. Petatitlán, Contla, Tlatelulco. La Loma, Concepción, Benito Juárez, Ignacio Zaragoza, Santa Isabel, te conoce. La Preciosita. Ya estamos en Puebla. Tenancingo. Zona sin asignación de nombre. Zone without assigned name. Okay, Tlaxcala, Ciclatepec, San Juan Bautista, Ixtenco, General Pancho Villa. Ah, fuck it. We're close enough. Yeah. It is. It's like the only state you can't see that you have to really zoom in on. Someplace around here, we'll say. No, it's not too far at all. 4938. 3 of 5. Ang Mo Kio Avenue. Please wait for green man before crossing. Ang Mo Kio. Okay, this could be Singapore, maybe? Possibly Malaysia? Let's see. A bloody city bus disappears the minute you approach it. No top-level domain on there, unfortunately. Top-level domains are handy when finding things on Geoguessr, not when deciding who to tariff. Nanyang Polytechnic, Ang Mo Kio. Snap-on tools. Maybe no, it doesn't feel like. Breathtaking city and garden panorama. A new experience of urban living. Far East organization. Left side driving. Okay. Getting a distinctly colonized by Britain feeling to this. Singapore, yes, we're in Singapore. That simplifies things greatly because there isn't a whole lot of Singapore. Ang Mo Kio. $49.98. 4 of 5, and we are in a singularity. Public footpath. So we're in an Anglo place. Which Anglo place? It's anybody's guess so far. I mean, not Wales, or we would have seen Welsh there. Very rural. Lots of sheep. And hedgerows. Okay. Sheep and hedgerows. Neat. Cattle grid. Okay, the font on that sign tells me someplace controlled by Britain. Pottsgrove. Yeah, there is a very distinctive British font for, like, road signs and things. France also has a fairly distinctive font with, like, small caps and stuff. Okay, what's this? Interesting. There's a sign that tells us Paris House Restaurant. Wait, that's the entrance to a restaurant? That's a bit grand. Yeah. So far we could be in England, Scotland, or possibly the 6 counties. Milton Bryan. Eversholt. The fuck is Milton Bryan? Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely giving England at this point. Those are not the sort of place names you find in the 6 counties. And they don't really feel like the sort of place names you find in Scotland either. Southend, Toddington. It's like they're conspiring to ensure that not a single place name that they show will be known to anyone outside who isn't, like, from this area. No cold calling zone. Never seen that before. Overhead cables, no tipping. Milton Bryan. Where the fuck is Milton Bryan? Okay. Yeah. もう言ってたんだろう。Okay, Milton Bryan. If that is your real name. I mean, what I need is a route number more than anything. It doesn't have to be a name of a major place name or anything like that. Which would, in any case, clearly be a tall order for this area. But the thing about route numbers in Britain is they are actually very thoughtfully arranged. In a system spoking out from London. Red Lion Country Pub, Green King, they're shite. I mean, the pub actually looks kind of epic. I mean, the building, if it is maintained inside the way it looks inside, it's probably a nice pub. But Green King's shite. Nice trans rights protest going on in Britain in response to that ridiculous Supreme Court judgment. Oh god, we're on a one-lane road again. Are we ever going to get a useful... Okay, well, not here, clearly. That is the end of the line for this area. Like a county or a local authority area name would be helpful. Pretty area, though. I mean, if they're going to make it basically impossible to figure out where the hell they are, or where the hell you are, I mean, they might as well be attractive. Yes, there are lots of signposts for places nobody outside of this area has ever heard of. And so far, there has not been a single A road or B road number, anything. There is all there has been like a very attractive Green King pub. I mean, attractive apart from being a Green King pub. And this is like the most high occupancy road. Toddington Fisheries. Fuck is Toddington? Like, England is not that big that it isn't, a place isn't at least somewhat close to some place. Herne Manor Farms, Heathcote Farms Limited. I mean, so far we haven't had an opportunity to go left. And each time I've strayed off onto the one-lane roads, I end up in a dead end and have to just go back. So I figure this two-lane road is my best chance of finding an A road or something. Bloody Toddington. Milton Bryan. Make up your name. Are you Milton or Bryan? So far, I've been looking out for a rubbish bin that has the local authority name facing the camera, and so far they've all hidden it. It must be a designated day. Toddy's Food and Wine. The Bell, Cascales. Okay. And delicious desserts. You can tell how... Oh, E2R. That's not too exciting. The pillar boxes. If you keep an eye out, they will have the emblem of who was the current monarch at the time they put them in there. Yeah, I know. It's just totally Midsummer Murders here. Lest we forget, we will remember them. Yeah, I mean, that is how you avoid forgetting, certainly. Lest we forget, we will remember them. But God forbid you have like an A road or something. Come on. Wait, there's a spare Ely up in Cambridgeshire? My mother right now is reading novels set in West Wales from the 1990s. Toddington Laser Clinic. Premier Eurostores. Yeah, it's a high street. It's an English high street. I'm sure we're going to find a Superdrug, a Boots, a Sainsbury's, a Tesco Metro, Punch Opticians. I don't think that's the way I want opticianry to be done, actually, on me. I don't think punching... I don't think that's necessarily the best way to do opticianry. Although I guess if you're looking to sell glasses, then there are worse ways to go about it. Oh, Hovis, the bread van people. Neat. UK fried chicken, like, where is that a selling point for, like, food? Like, literally everyone who has come to Britain does fried chicken better than Britain does. And like, wait, Milwaukee? Milwaukee's equal, what the hell? Why did they decide to name this after Milwaukee? That is so random. Yes, it is unpeg munch, no matter how hench it might be. NN29 postcode. Or is that MM29? That font, it's hard to say. Yeah, there's a Nisa local because it is a British high street, and fuck forbid you have a British high street that doesn't have at least one Leica Mobile, one Nisa local, a Sainsbury's, a Superdrug, a Boots, a Tesco Metro, Norbury Hills service station, off license, grocery, chilled food, snacks and chilled drinks. It is unpaying. The Pegasus Munch would actually, that would be a very useful channel for somebody looking to learn the English that you do not learn in, like, English as foreign language courses. Lots of useful vocabulary there. Leighton Buzzard. Little Staunton. Cocaine Hatley. Oh, bollocks. Fucking mouse. I really need to make adjustments to this setup so that my mouse does not keep falling like this. Oh, hell. There we go. Ish. Parkway. Stansted Mount Fitchett. Wimbish. Steeple Bumstead. Little Yeldham. Great Yeldham. To be honest, neither of them look particularly significant. Bartlow! Oh, that's where Eve Fartlow is from. That's where they make Eve Fartlows. Stevenage. That is the authorized Steven manufacturer in the world. All Stevens are required to come from there. It's not an authentic Steven if it does not come from the Stevenage. How is it? Britain is full of A and B roads, and yet we have not found a single A or B road on this entire walk here. And now we're in a dead end. Manure for sale. Mate, if I wanted a bunch of shite, I'd just go to Geoguessr. Try going the other way and see if we find... Watch, it'll turn out that if I go the other way, if I'd gone the other way in the first place... Yeah, another uninformative fucking bin. Yeah, exactly. If it's not an A, and yet none of these roads have numbers. There hasn't been a single numbered road yet, at least according to the signs. Although I do have to say, I mean, one drawback to the road numbering system is that there is overlap between Britain and the 6 counties. Like, they don't have, they actually started the numbering system over again in the 6 counties, rather than giving that, you know, assigning different numbers. So if all you've got is the road number, it can, like, be either Fermanagh or a fucking Cheshire or something. But I think I am going to take a little bit of a bio break for, and then I will be back. I've never been out of the sticks. It's all sticks. It's sticks all the way down. Okay, back in a mo. My mother asked me yesterday to explain mun to her. It was used in the book she's reading. Hi, and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I am Elise, translator, editor, and writer with 20 working languages, and this is where we talk about languages and language learning and all sorts of other stuff, and we play games. This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time, and we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
還元1級の先というのは、本当に 誰も知らない字ばっかりでしょうね。私は、
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Molfare tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okuladayım.
Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squab, and that also means elephant. Okay.
This is Elise with an update on the ongoing Inessa Armand translation project. We now have 37 of the 38 extant essays and speeches by Inessa Armand translated into English for the first time, and we are just short of the halfway mark on the fundraising progress as well. This enrichment of the English language Marxist canon has only been possible with your support, and it's been a real lifeline for me. So anyone who would like to support this project can find links in the description for how to do so, and everybody who has already supported it has my sincerest thanks.
Ça, c'est ça, che c'est ça, non ça, c'est ça. Sol chi sa che nulla sa, ne sa più di chi ne sa. Ecco.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Hyper Polyglotting avec Élise. Moi, c'est Élise, traductrice, éditrice et écrivain avec 20 ans de travail. Et ça, c'est la transmission en direct ou en jeu des jeux, surtout Geoguessr en dernier temps. Et parle des langues, de la linguistique, de l'acquisition des langues.
10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Man. Bien. Yo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bakva, okay, Bakvas is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon.
Sotto le frasche del capanno 4 gatti grossi stanno. Sotto 4 grossi sassi, 4 grossi e grassi gatti. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Facile. Sì, ecco, la gente... è la cosa che mi dice la gente, sempre che scoprisce che quante lingue parlo. Io sempre avevo l'impressione, diciamo, di che non era così, non era tan così, ma poi dopo di aver visto qualche poliglota in YouTube, una delle cose che avevo scoperte era giustamente che la metodologia usata.
And I'm back. Okay, 49-13, not a bad result there. English country place names are always a bit of a trip. To think that a country that makes up place names like Nonsington Turfsworth, this has a Supreme Court that thinks they get to decide how many fucking genders there are. Fair Dinkum Builds, Sheds and More, Hobart. Okay, we're in Tassie. 100% we are in Tassie. Coal River Water Cottage. Yeah, we're in Tassie. I think this is the first time I've actually had Geoguessr take me to Tassie. Righto. Even though Tassie is Australia's most reasonably sized state, there is still a fair bit of it. But we are someplace near Hobart, apparently. Home of Ricky Ponting. Speeding? Slow down. Thank you for the advice. Tullamore Road. Cherrycote Finger Post Road. Taruna. Rokeby. Cambridge, Mona, Gagebrook, Dromedary. It's a town called Dromedary. Broadmarsh, Granton, New Norfolk, Plenty. Oh, most random place names. Oh. Campania and Richmond. Okay, C350. So, actually, I wasn't too far off. Maiden early. Echidna Hill. Fingerpost Road. It's a great name. Okay, so we're on the Tasman Highway going west-northwest. Around here someplace, I would guess. $49.90, not bad. 24,819. Oh wow, that is, I think, probably my second best score. Rough road. Okay, absolute middle of nowhere here. Now let's get back to where I started. I think the best shot I have of finding out where this is if I take the one road that is labeled and appears to have stuff on it. I feel like we're probably in the US. So those are possibly county roads. I am forever indebted to whoever writes XKCD for doing a comic on Geoguessr. Otherwise, I never would have heard of this weird-ass little game. When all else fails, go into the area with better image quality. Okay, the mailboxes do kind of give it more of a US feel as well. But we haven't really had definitive proof. Oh, yes, we have. That is a US Postal Service emblem. We're in the US. Okay. My guess would be probably Southwest. Yeah, especially, it looks quite dry, and yet we have, like, Christmas ornaments. La Mesa Highway, okay. Gaines County, we're in Texas. Okay, where the hell is Gaines County, Texas, though? Trouble with Texas is there's a whole lot of it. Wait, they have a county named after Jefferson Davis? Why should I be shocked? Archer County. Named after the popular radio series. I wouldn't wonder. Jack County. Grayson County. I mean, it looks drier than this, though. Bandera County, Gonzales County, Colorado. Okay, so this is not getting me anywhere. It would help to have a place name beyond the county because the maps of the US do not show the county. You have to just sort of keep clicking on Texas until you find the county, unless you already know where it is. Welcome to Seminole, wherever the hell that is. I mean, I would have assumed that would be in Florida, except it's definitely in Texas. We've got Wichita Falls in Texas, just to confuse everybody. Miami, Canadian. There's some random ass names. Floydetta. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a totally different skyline. City of Seminole, Texas. Like, this is... Oh, wait, here we go. We have U.S. roots. What was that? 62. 62 and 385. That'll help. I've only ever seen the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport Hilton in Texas, where I spent a night because my flight out of San Francisco coming back from Japan was delayed. Wait, is 70 and dual carding with 62? Is that what's going on here? It must be, because, well, yeah, 62, 62, 62. $385, was that it? Yes, $385. 62 and 385. Okay. Oh, fuck. Fucking mouse. Okay, well, there's 385. So Seminole's got to be around here someplace. Well, there's La Mesa. Oh, stop this, mouse. Hi, GM. A bloody mouse has just completely lost the plot and slingshotted me into... Oh, there we go, Seminole and La Mesa. Okay. There we go. There's way too much Texas. $49.89 though. Okay. I feel like we're probably not in the US. I feel like this feels vaguely European, but on the other hand, not. What does the stop sign tell us? The stop sign just says stop. So that doesn't help. I mean, it rules out South and Central America. Georgica Efodia. Afi Sigma Spiropoulou Omicron Epsilon. Okay, we're in Greece. Where in Greece is another question, though. Spudi. Evroproptiki. Dimos Ampelona. Think zero. Zbitas Gerasimos. Just getting people's names here, it's not very helpful. Okay, that looks like a place name. Let's get a little bit closer so I can actually see it. Tirnavos. Gendro Kinonikis Bronias. 23 quid? Thessalias. Periferias Thessalias. Thessalias. Okay, I think we now know more or less where we are. Someplace around here, I think. We're not. We're nowhere near that. Got the country right though, at least. I mean, not that there are too many Greek-speaking countries to choose from, admittedly. Okay. Okay, US or Canada probably, given the mailboxes. '70th Street, 150th Avenue. Okay, my guess so far is someplace in the US, but possibly also Canada. I haven't seen anything that rules out Canada yet. Well, these streets haven't been resurfaced in a while. Okay, I think we're still on the best bet here. We are once again way out in the sticks. Bloody middle of nowhere. And we haven't even gotten a clear fix on whether we're in the US or Canada yet. This could easily be either of them. Speed limit sign would be handy right about now. Okay. This is not the most helpful area in terms of telling you where the hell you are. Keine Ahnung. Hat sich schon etwas länger nicht mehr gemeldet. Okay, we're starting to come up on actual, like, signs of inhabitation. Oh, and a bin. Let's see. Does this bin tell us useful things? Probably not. Bloody privatization. Yeah, that's worthless. But, okay, we're in the US. We have, after all of that, we finally know what country we're in. No ATV traffic. Well, that gives you a feel for the area. When I play this, I always look for the most major road, because that is the one most likely to connect up with interstates and things like that, and have indications of nearby places. Yeah, and this, okay, you can drive 55 on this, so... County F. Sorry. Okay, now we're in, like, deepest suburbia. Okay. Nos Estados Unidos, bro. No sabes que yo. Almonan stiktona solalie. Dio ben klar, son jobb sol sommers, yes menjan Andres. Si Mr. Todd, Dio ben klar, i che spotfesi già stato dit, qui n'apparesi non sfassi profit. God, this is like... Oh, hang on. That was something. County Road C. Okay, I think we might be in Wisconsin. I'm not sure about that, but I think we might be in Wisconsin. Worms and crawlers, turn right, second house. C and F. Yeah, this feels... It's either Wisconsin or Michigan that does this. It's like either Wisconsin or Michigan. I can never quite remember which of them, but it is definitely one of them. Come on. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say someplace in Michigan. It was Wisconsin. Okay, we are in Japan. Takagi. Hidari kabu. これは間違いなく日本なんだけど、日本のどこなのかはまだ決まってないな。 日のままだ。これ読んでみよう。危ないから入ってはいけません。じゃあ入らないさ。でもお問い合わせこの方がこれは何の鉄道？なんか地上鉄みたいね。JR じゃなくチューブペイント株式会社チューブだ。日本のチューブなのか、それともなんか都道府県のチューブ。静音寺名古屋市教育委員会名古屋だよ。懐かしい名古屋。じゃあだからそのチューブだな。じゃあ名古屋がどこにあるか熟知してるか。名古屋の静音寺って知らん。矢ごと。じゃあ OK. So we are in Nagoya, but I'm not entirely clear where in Nagoya. 東琵琶島。琵琶島って聞いたことない。琵琶島。一宮長くて。Okay.路上駐車はご遠慮ください。名鉄表彰パーキング。名鉄だ。それは名鉄の駅が近くにあるみたいだな。Okay. Now we just have to figure out where in Nagoya we are. 吉田。それとも吉田。愛知の力を日本の力に。日本を直す。
不動産担保、自動車、原車。Okay, we're moving more towards the center of the city, I think. You don't get very wide roads in much of Japan, even in the really urban places. It's all very narrow. Indo-Nepal ryori. Sounds good. I could go for some of that. Okay, let me see. Do these signs tell us what ward we're in? 学区保健委員会。何の学区？空き缶、ペットボトル。だったり、プラスチック。でもどの学区なのかさっぱり。Okay, here we go. Here's a main street. This could probably help us a little bit. Okay. Yoshi's there. All you can eat. Aichi. でも愛知だ。愛知なことくらいはもうとっくに知ってるからいらねえよその情報。あ、これ。個性通り。あ、国道22号線。23、155、22ってどこなのかな。23。
崎じゃないな。The rounded triangles in Japan are the national routes, which tend to be the easiest to locate because these hexagons are prefectural routes, which means the numbers are actually going to shift from prefecture to prefecture. You have to actually know what prefecture you're in. Whereas the national route numbers will have the advantage of being the... 22号線だ。水の瀬戸街道管理塾長瀬戸口いやそれは県道22号線県道っていらねえ国道じゃなきゃダメだ50、30、400、23それは県道だけど県道いらねえって言ったんだろうが国道23でも瀬戸の方は岐阜清須そして東へ行けば瀬戸ってことだから23いらねえ藤が丘か名鉄Okay. That might be helpful. Seto Kaido. $49.29. Nishiku datta. Oh, okay. That was way more central than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Feels Latin American. But I'm not entirely certain about that. But I have, on the other hand, just gone straight into a dead end. what just happened? Yeah, this is definitely feeling Latin American. Calle cerrada. Okay. Bebidas prehispánicas de cacao. Macondo. Tamales vegano. Okay. This is feeling like Mexico. Colonia Guadalupe Insurgente, Odontología UNAM, Avenida La Victoria. Sí, estamos entonces en CDMX. Ah, damn it. UNAM, odontología, Tlatelolco, Central de Abasto. What was it again? Colonia Guadalupe Insurgente. Chalco. Ampliación. Okay, so we're someplace in the general New Mexico City area, apparently. Yanquic, Iztapasauria. Culhuacán, conche tu madre. Ah, 49.69. Ah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Let's see. I think we're gonna wrap up at this point. I'm getting tired and thinking of dinner. Thank you to everyone who joined. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Welcome to everyone new who was here. Johan, that other one whose name was something like, I think hog related or something. I don't remember. I'm kind of crap with names. I'm sorry about that. But I will be back on Friday at 4:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and I look forward to seeing you there. If you're not already in the Discord, I'm just going to link you to it for anyone who would like to join and keep in touch in between streams. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I look forward